Huber, one that you were interested in, I saw back at GDC a while ago now. People are actually getting to see this. The Thaumaturge.
Yes, this isometric one. It looked so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming from 11-Bit Studios Publishing. It's Polish devs, and it actually it's historically in 1905 when Poland is occupied by 3 different countries.
Wow.
And I guess a simple way of putting this, but not entirely accurate, but it's almost like a historical fiction version of Persona.
Sick.
Okay. So the Thaumaturge is able to communicate with these demon things. They're called Salutors. And basically, you're looking for wild Salutors in these different scenarios of different people, and they feed off of people's flaws. So you can sort of see people's flaws and see the Salutors tied to them, and then kind of once you complete a quest, then you can actually bait the Salutors and make them part of your party. And so you start off with this guy that looks kind of like a skeletal, lich kind of thing, and then you get this other guy that's got I don't know, he looks more alien. He's got multiple limbs and stuff coming off of him. But
Thaumaturgy means blood magic, right?
Yeah, so it's potentially related to that. There's all kinds of lore and stuff that they dug through a lot, very dense, very quickly. You start off, the parts that they showed me, you start off with your character has been losing his abilities, and so he's on the hunt for this guy named Rasputin, who is based on a real historical character.
Yeah.
He's
a computer that lives on Mars or the moon. Yeah.
No, this
historical figure.
This
Rasputin.
guy is a healer. He's known for doing miracles or whatever. And
yeah,
so,
that's actual Rasputin. Yeah. I was making a Destiny joke.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can even see it in your face. Your guy's got all red eyes and veins coming out from his eyes and all of this stuff. And you even walk up to this guy early on and you're asking for where, do you know where Rasputin might be staying or whatever? And he's like, you don't look so well. It's I'm fine.
Yeah.
Sending telegrams back to your...
You need some good old blood ministration, I guess.
Yeah, I really like the vibe of this game. I love the look. I love the environment's blood. Primarily, that's what caught my eye when I first saw it. And then, you throw in some sick turn-based combat with skeletal warriors and demons, and you pique my interest.
The damage numbers I was surprised to see just from this trailer, very brief trailer. So, yeah, didn't expect that, but it seems fine. Yeah, looks cool.
Yeah, you have to do some investigations and stuff. So one of the things that you can do as a Thaumaturge is you can identify different people and memories associated with objects and stuff. And so Rasputin, when you first come across him, he's really skeptical. I like that you even are who you say you are. It's okay, well, if you can do this little magic trick or whatever, then tell me something about myself that nobody knows, sort of thing. And so you kind of look around the inn and find things that
that's cool,
that he's interacted with, and then get the memories.
Yeah.
And then come up. So there's that too, the whole the dialogue system and all of that.
Nice.
And then
is it choice based? Can different outcomes happen?
I think so.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not blood magic.
Okay.
It's the performance of minor miracles. You can work with paranormal events.
For the Thaumaturge?
That's what Thaumaturgy is.
Yeah.
It's not blood.
Final Fantasy class in one of those?
Probably.
Yeah.
There is... so you can, by interacting with different objects, you can get different dialogue choices as well. You got there's talking about 4 dimensions that
always
these things are tied to.
Nice.
So
that's always really satisfying, Blood, when you find things and it adds dialogue choices.
Yeah.
Feels so earned.
heart, deed, mind, and word. And so there's like skill points that go into that. So like adding skill points to different aspects allows you to see more clues that are, related to that dimension of whatever. So a lot of stuff is like just very specifically like showing me a lot of the story. So I don't want to get too deep into that stuff. But you basically are solving the one thaumaturge or the one salutor that you're trying to get to in this town. After your Rasputin kind of reconnects you to your original one, there's been like this fire and somebody that died in the fire, and so you kind of like have to work out,
Jeez.
again that detective stuff,
Dark.
like,
reliving some fire death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds heavy.
yeah. So as you work out like, okay, was this an accident? Was it intentional? And like,
Arson.
who was behind it, kind of thing, And that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to get like.
Yeah.
They showed me the whole thing, but it's like you can play this game in a little bit. I wanted to say all of it. So
Yeah.
And then there's some battles with some Russian troops there. There's this thing with like the turn-based system to where there are focus points, and to where like you can kind of like rob like a focus point from an enemy to like kind of like delay their action turn.
Ooh, that's fun. That sounds like an interesting mechanic.
Yeah. It's kind of like gives you stronger attacks as well.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see. Oh, yeah, and then you can swap. So you only have one salutor active at a time in your party. So you're trying to figure out like which ones, again, are like going to be the best for which situations of like the enemies that you're fighting against.
Elemental attacks or, weaknesses and strengths and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Definitely one on my list, Blood. I like, that it just feels like a unique time period and a unique setting for, and like, isometric games, there's a lot of them, but like not too many, it's not like first person shooters and, things like that. So I don't know. This one is like, it seems so niche, but like so awesome.
Yeah. And then the second one that you get is called Bukavak. And there's like one of his attacks, you just see him like grab the soldier from behind and just like chomp on his neck.
Gollum vibes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. They're pretty psyched for it. So hopefully we'll see more.
I also really like the presentation, Blood. I like that it's an isometric game, but then it goes in
sure
to the
characters when you get into
story.
combat.
I love
Story,
that.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely seems pretty dark in a lot of ways. Like one of the last things that happens is you find out that like your father died, and so then you're going back to Warsaw, and then it sounds like Warsaw is kind of like where things really like get started.
Yeah.
So I just saw the prologue of everything getting introduced.
Sweet.
Thank you for watching. And if you like what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell. And check out more of our videos on youtube.com/easyallies. And everything that we do is because of our fans. So consider becoming a patron and getting some rewards and all that good stuff. Bye-bye.